funny memes. Let's watch some funny memes, and we will laugh at the funny memes.
If it's not supposed to work, it shouldn't fit.
Is that a
Remember,
grenade?
crime doesn't pay. Crime, the GPS voice, the good part of the song. You're not smart enough to understand. You're not smart enough to explain. Our cat steals and hoards bottle caps.
Oh
Found
my
his
gosh,
stash while
he's
cleaning.
got so
Why did
many.
humans stop building wonders? We didn't. My favorite hobby is switching the stock photos at Walmart with pictures of myself. What airports think I'm gonna do with my Coke bottle? My son was excited to find Daddy in his Lego kit. Our
Aww.
indoor cat was nowhere to be found, and everyone was so worried. And then we found him sleeping on the apple tree like this. Love how God made moles and said, there is literally no reason for this thing to be looking at things. 75-year-old Texas woman flies through tornado in bathtub, lands in woods unharmed. Been in the bathroom for 20 minutes trying to do the Mr. Beast smile. Am I close? I think you nailed it. When your ear randomly pops and your hearing suddenly increases by 35%. I just fell and dropped all my groceries, $40 worth. Did you pick them up or just leave them? Just left everything. Enjoying my smoothie on this wonderful afternoon. Bro is sipping on crude oil. Let's ride the mechanism. Aquatic water park
What is
construction in
that?
Qatar. Mom, Phineas and Ferb are building a water park in our backyard. I'm so strong that I can crush a sheet of metal with my bare hands. A sheet of metal.
Vile.
How 80s kids dealt with stress. An experiment in
Oh, in the plug socket? Wait, no. Oh, that's a rubber. I thought they were sticking a pencil into a plug socket. Oh no. Oh no. Hello, Magic Will. How are you?
These kids dealt with stress. An experiment in which a 1,000-degree iron ball was placed on the skin of a discarded pineapple. So,
pineapple's
fresh
strong.
pineapple skin is suitable. Outer armor for fighting dragons. I've seen all I need to. No more testing needed. Why does my back hurt? Because your posture is like a shrimp. Our cat Hector just
Sorry.
casually hanging out with the SWAT team. I found a third-wheeled table.
Oh,
How to punch?
no.
Learn the best way to throw a punch. Sneeze on your knuckles first to inflict poison damage. When they give a hurricane a woman's name, I imagine something like that. Irene, Katrina, Helen. And when they give it a man's name, Milton. Okay, so one of my followers just sent me 2 Bitcoin to start my trading journey, and I might cry. Someone pinch me. Bro really spent $131,000 just to be called one of my followers. I'd be sick. If you could permanently change the price of something to $1, what would it be? It costs nothing to be nice. Womp womp, now it costs $1. Remember how breathing air was free? A piece of my Roomba broke off and it vacuumed it up. Self-sucking little freak. At iRobot, please send me a new Roomba. Mine is a freak. Would you be so
Freaky.
kind to send me a picture of the robot's full bottom in order for me to be able to assist you further? Oh, so you're all a little freaky, huh? Sometimes you fit perfectly, but it's not the right place. That is such an inspirational quote for such a stupid thing to do. The immortal crumb in my air fry, getting cooked over and over. This just made me cry. So Ernie says, friend of Bert Sesame, but Bert says, roommate. This girl posted, no guy is interested in me. I DM'd her, I'm interested. She deleted the post and posted, no good looking guy is interested in me.
Oh,
Daily brain
no.
workout. 2 sets of counting to 10. 2 sets of alphabet. 4 minutes of trying to spell restaurant. Then list
Restaurant?
animals until failure. We told Grandpa that we were worried about him living alone with a bad hip and failing eyesight.
that?
But he said not to worry because he got himself a dog.
Is that a
Why did I
deer?
just get absolutely demolished by mosquitoes? I think the mosquitoes are the least
Among
of your worries,
Us.
bro. I would be unable to hold my laughter. My roommates can only confront each other like this. Girl in the elevator said I'm very pretty. and
These
gave
are
me
a little
handful of
fast, aren't
quarters as
they?
a reward. Thank you, elevator girl. Me as a professor. No class today. I ran a mile yesterday. Never again. And my legs hurt. I don't feel like coming to class, so it's cancelled. You guys can't make
Valid.
excuses, but I get to, so no class today. Bye. Follow me behind these soundproof curtains so we can discuss your private medical issues. When you're hungry, but don't want to leave your bed to go eat. Come on, do gluconeogenesis.
Huh?
The new Spider-Man game got me
What's
playing as
that?
a deaf girl, spray painting poems about racism. Bro, I just want to play as Venom and eat people.
Huh?
My girl.
What? The Spider-Man game doing what? I didn't know there was a new Spider-Man game. I've never played any Spider-Man
Poems
game.
about racism. Bro, I just want to play as Venom and eat people. My grocery store has replaced the salad in the salad bar with liquor. This is what we call
The
reading
only
the room.
salad
The
you
earth is
need.
littered with the ruins of empires that believed they were eternal. Possibly the worst coloring book ever made. You know the weather's screwed when the Mexican TV station sits down the big booty girl and brings in the real meteorologist.
Hey, maybe she
dental
is a real
receptionist, and
meteorologist.
You don't know if you'll be free at 2:30 p.m. next February. A kid that lives in the Dominican Republic. He doesn't know me, or the fact that the anti-theft software on my computer is taking pictures of him whenever he's on my laptop that was stolen from me over a year ago. When everyone wants to live in a big city, this is all you want.
That
Then you
looks
expect
nice.
the deed from a girl because they paid for dinner. You think I'm worth $60? No, on her OF she is worth 15. It's rare enough to see flying carp, but to get a picture of a bird hitching a ride on a flying car, 1 in a gazillion. Most
What? I don't understand what's going on here. I mean, it doesn't actually fly, does it? Where are its wings? That fish also looks absolutely terrified. He does not know what's happening.
picture of a bird hitching a ride on a flying car, 1 in a gazillion. Most people don't want to be rich. They just want enough money to not worry anymore. Nearly half of all the aircraft noise complaints in Australia last year were filed by a single person who complained 20,000 times.
Oh
this is
my
ATO
gosh.
hating, and I'm here for it. The punishment for stealing 5k in Canada is a 2k fine. Follow me for more financial advice.
Wow.
Why do men feel the need to go through things alone? My first girlfriend got the ick when I cried about learning my childhood best friend having terminal cancer at 21. I doubt that was it, but okay. Why do men feel the need to go through things alone? Man shares an anecdote about a woman to answer the question. Another woman immediately proceeds to downplay his experience. Absolutely hilarious lack of self-awareness. I googled do worms breathe and it suddenly went into first person, and it threw me off so far. Worms do not have lungs.
First
I breathe
person
through my skin.
worm?
I take in oxygen through my skin and it goes into my bloodstream. My skin must stay wet.
Guys, I think Google might be a worm. My gosh, just keep me damp, moist, and slimy. Damn, okay then. Google worm is
In order
down
for the
bad.
oxygen to pass through it, but if I'm in too much water, I will drown. Just keep me damp, moist, and slimy. Scarlett Johansson wondering why she's giving me an autograph on a marriage certificate. Don't worry about it. Shorty daring her man to turn his.
I wonder if, like, anyone's ever tried to actually do that. Like, I don't think it'd be valid, would it? Because if they didn't know what they were signing.
Neck, even half a degree. Look at his
Huh?
face. He knows he's screwed just from thinking.
Huh? I don't
about
really
it.
get
He's
it.
got a lock-in preschool teacher that gives out these stickers instead of gold stars. Boneless, roast beef and cheese, abnormal, deceased. He really liked standing on the mango. No, really, he was completely transfixed by
It's the
it.
same color as the mango!
Of recognition through the other. Went to volunteer at the Humane Society, and the security bag check was pretty intense. About 85% of things people worry about never happen, according to new study. Everybody, check this out. 1, 2, 3, up to 20. Elmo can count to 20. Pretty cool. Go to hell. My mum made me pose in this, insisting we had the same taste in makeup. Men, what's the biggest green flag a girl can have? Probably about this size. Any bigger would be dangerous.
That's pretty
The signs
big.
have no solicitors. So you just used magic, Greg? Come on, man. I thought you agreed to not
Bro
use
got
magic during the day.
exploded.
Who remembers when Pixar had blooper reels in movies? I used to laugh at these as a kid, only for friends to say, "Why are you laughing? These bloopers are fake." Man, the whole movie is fake. You're watching a cartoon. Getting these
Yeah.
for free was like hitting the lottery. If you're a baker, you understand that this is approximately $250,000
vanilla.
worth of vanilla beans. The average starting salary for a NASA astronaut, $66,000 per year. Seems
Damn.
insanely low for that kind of commute.
They
For
deserve
anyone who's
more than
wondered what an
that.
Apple Intelligence summary of a breakup text looks like. No longer in a relationship. Wants belongings from the apartment. Information needed. For several nights now, women in dinosaur costumes have been harassing motorists in downtown. God forbid
What
women.
the heck? Those are some insanely good costumes if that's real. I feel like this isn't real. But I kind of want it to be. That is so cool.
And have hobbies. Just realized this silly frog is basically Hello Kitty for boys. I'm learning Blender, by the way. Here are 3 nonchalant donuts. Did I just make the most messed up mistake of my life and call these 3?
That's 4
GG's,
donuts.
chat. Josh, I just got married, but I'd leave my husband for you. P.S.
Oh.
He's right here. Most women these days will call you insecure if you get mad at this behavior. I want to be 14 again and ruin my life differently. I have new ideas.
real,
This is
for
what
real.
Japan thinks what American chicks wear. Remember when we were kids?
I
and
mean,
this was
don't
the
they?
coolest thing ever. I'm getting stronger with age. I can now lift $100 worth of groceries with one hand. His feet look like AirPods. Do
Oh,
you guys
they do! His feet look like AirPods.
think the parking people at work will accept this appeal? Appeal reason. In my defense, Your Honor, I am a silly goose. There's no way. We have reviewed your appeal and, as a one-time courtesy, have decided to dismiss the citation.
Well,
Government's
yeah.
so good at hiding all the stressful things going on in their life. We're not even hiding it. It's just nobody cares. My son and his friends want to be construction workers when they're older and regularly
that's
sit
so
outside and watch them
cute.
work. Today, they took an hour and sat down to explain every step with
That's
them.
so
Later in
cute.
2049 and Brazil 2024. Trying to read the news.
Dumb.
Consider subscribing to read full story.
Oh my
What's
gosh.
up, babe? You've barely touched your
Hello, Neck Officer. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much. Beans on Oreo. That looks disgusting.
beans on Oreo. This just annoyed me. Time limit. You've reached your limit on calculator. What type of
Calculator?
math-like thing is this? Happy 25th birthday to Google.
There's
Thanks
a
to
time
everyone
limit
who
on
uses our
calculator?
products. Leonardo DiCaprio has announced he's switching to Bing. Every
Huh?
family has that one person who had so much potential but then became mentally ill and can't do anything anymore. I have an
Damn.
area in my backyard I called the Big Stew.
The
It's a
Big
pit I dug
Stew?
where I dump old batteries, gas, household chemicals, and Dr. Pepper. I stir it once a month. I threw
don't
like
think that's
350
safe.
smoke detectors in there the other day. The air tastes like pennies. In Alaska, 20 hours of summer sunlight helps plants grow larger, leading to
Whoa.
the production of giant vegetables like
Oh my gosh.
130-pound cabbages
That's
and
massive.
2,000-pound pumpkins. My mum made everyone get out of her picture with the food because ain't nobody helped me before high school. Sleep is for the weak. Me during high school. 5 more minutes, please. I just spent 5 minutes manually decoding this binary message from season 5 of Silicon Valley, and it
What?
says, "Find a hobby for God's sake. Take me to the art museum and make out with me." But they said to not touch the masterpieces. Oh, somebody's got to pin the artwork to the wall. This is Johnson. Those idiots are smashing in the East Wing again. Imagine if instead of K-pop, it was R-pop, and it's from Russia, and you had girls all over Twitter being like, "Stream Arca blah 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 blah," and posting pictures like this and being like, "OMG, Ivan Ovitovich is so cute." Why would white people want to say the N-word when we have, "My guy, my dude, watch it, buddy, cool it, pal. Listen here,
So
Buster. I
true.
got drunk last night and accidentally requested off the entire month of November, and somehow it got approved. They must have been
Damn.
drunk too. My generation was
Enjoy.
expected to climb a 30-foot rope with a life-saving 2-inch thick mat below. Having a failed OF seems like the most humiliating thing in the world. You were like, "Hey guys, here's my body," and everyone was just like, "Nah, you received a like." Don't keep your potential match waiting. Become a premium member to find out who they are and match today. Even in the fog of war, a tank is still visible. Learn how to finance your own lifestyle, and you'll see how boring 99% of men are. Learn to control your lust, and you'll see just how boring 99% of women are. 1,600 calories versus 1,600. Great. Now do a price comparison. $1,000 on the right, 20 on the left. 1 star. The chicken was bland. Fish was dry, and I used hot sauce and tartar. Grains were the best. Corn muffin. Mac and cheese was nasty. Worst $27 I ever spent. Don't
You got chicken, fish, greens, whatever the heck a corn muffin is, and mac and cheese. That sounds like a very strange meal. Hello, non-tabs. How you
don't
doing?
even
Welcome.
ask about the corn muffin. My one skill
The
is
corn muffin?
expert.
Guys, what's a corn muffin? I've never heard of a corn muffin before. Corn muffin? Corn... Oh, it's cornbread. I've never tried that, you know? Like caramel, so it's like carrot cake but with corn? Oh.
delicately manipulating the shape of the eggs I'm cooking so that they will fit perfectly onto my toast every time. Bow down to your queen. I can't stop
Square
outdoing
egg.
myself. Remember that
A squeg, if you will.
post? The one that said, what if we all have superpowers, but they're so mundane we don't realize? That post? This is proof that post was right. The last egg bender. Water is overrated. Too much of it in the world. Clear. Can literally die from it. Why do people drink it?
Water? Huh? Why does your water taste like metal? That should not happen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much now. Thank you.
Can literally die from it. Why do people drink it? I requested a chair with armrests. If it works, don't touch it. Me, when my final exam is tomorrow. Me, doing research on a random topic to prove someone wrong in the comments. Waiting for her after lighting my own house on fire. I'm 75 and did that back in 82 to try and meet this firefighter guy. But I only ended up with a burnt home and a mother of 2 instead of 4. But I got through it and learned. You just admitted to killing your family. This is how people who wear their mask under their nose tape up boxes made this, so when my boss shouts at me through his office door, it's more festive. Another W for fart-free water. W fart-free water.
W fart-free water? Wait, what's that?
Another W for fart-free water. W fart.
W fart. Wait, what's it meant to say? What's that supposed to say? Hello, Joe Mama. Thank you for following. Hello, Scottish lad. How you doing? This video is by this account. VAAZKL. I don't know how to pronounce that. Big W. Water free. Water free. Oh, that is not a very well designed sign.
Free water. My pup got so excited when I got home from work that he ran around me peeing. Proofreading is next to godliness. Remember that you are butt dust, and into dust you shall return. NASA released the clearest view of Mars ever. Space is so disappointing. We're spending billions of dollars to discover tempeh. After the fall of House Wendy's to KFC mercenaries, the fast food wars that had devastated the landscape came down to 2 final opponents.
What is this?
Population. How's it going? What? She hopped in the recycling and looked so sad about it. Girl, we cannot keep all of these boxes.
You should keep them.
91% of those who view my videos are male. Why so few women? Don't waste your time debating women. Women just want attention. Advice for men. Watch out, men. Women are lying about you. I wonder. Me, eating. I'm full. Full. But I'm full. But, okay. What? The most unprofessional production I've been a part of. LA production staff called for Mr. Beast to be blacklisted, citing alleged health and safety concerns during his Amazon Prime Video competition. Dude went from one of the good ones to witnessing the fall of Rome in the span of like 2 months. Stone-faced and
what's up with Mr. Beast? That's kinda crazy though, right? I don't even know what happened, but
full of room in the span of like 2 months. Stone-faced and barely moving in the club. Freaking at nothing style, to be honest. Yeah. Why are these kinds of levels so alluring? Stim toys
they
for
look
dads.
so yummy.
My grandpa had one of these. Ask the person you're currently seeing why they like you and share with the timeline. Babe, why do you like me? Someone has to. Jesus. Put on the Pizza Hut made uniform right now.
Okay.
I really feel like this dish needs a little something extra. The flavorful garlic. The Benadryl account admin replying to the 27th. I took 20. Tweet in the past hour. For real. I just took 20. We take matters like this very seriously. Walked into a pizza place in Glasgow yesterday and asked if they knew who that was on their wall. They said,
Who is
an Italian
that?
chef. We're learning how to make Krabby Patties at work. Plankton has Twitter. Oh yeah, y'all messed up posting this. I hate a man with a group chat. What are y'all talking about in there? Average male group chat. Yo, when's Chris's birthday? Yeah, I don't know. When's your birthday, Chris? 2 days ago. Those teenagers deserved it. Change our minds. My
this video is 21 minutes.
wife who was going to tolerate a cat for my sake. Me, as a child, waking up from a bad dream. Me, as an adult, waking up to a bad reality. People want to see new movies with original stories and not remakes of popular movies. Film studios. 2 young construction workers in Estonia rescued what they believed was a dog who was stuck in a frozen lake, carried it to their car and drove him to an animal shelter without having any idea it was a wolf. A very grateful wolf by the looks of it. Dinah,
He's cute.
waitress, cops. and kids 5 and under eat for free. Me, discreetly nudging my 6-year-old. My 6-year-old. I'm a police officer. He needs a baby pool. He needs a pool. I think he wants a pool.
He wants
it looks
a
like this guy needs a
pool.
pool. No, he does not. He actually doesn't want more water. He just finds it comfortable.
He
Please
just
do
likes
not
the
flip there.
bucket.
I get it. She's bald underneath. Thank you. Management. Coworker got in trouble yesterday and showed up wearing this today. Defund human resources. Scientists have found that women experience the highest level of stress when their husbands are lying on the couch doing nothing. Boy roommate won't let me throw his sweet potato away. I told him it scares me, and he began talking about the beauty of life forms and growth. I quickly realized he's actually attached to this thing. I'm tossing it out on Sunday. I understand him. I set my alarms
Not the
extra early to
potato.
make sure I have enough time to lay in bed and be angry about having to wake up. For those that work remote, what are the pros and cons? Pros: sleeping in, showering on my own time, no traffic, running errands in spare time, taking my life back, not being overly tied to work. Cons: people making up articles about wanting to return to office. I got fired today and I don't care. Hope you're okay and find something better soon. I could gargle balls behind a Wendy's for pocket change and be better off. That's the spirit, man. So which Wendy's? Swiggity swoon mate. We need a roommate. Are you a shy, nerdy, or socially awkward person? Is your idea of a good night watching Disney movies until 3 a.m? We need a trustworthy roommate who we know will not turn us into a pair of shoes while we sleep. No drinking or drugs. No pets except for socially awkward fish. 4-bedroom
is a
house
fish
with 2
socially
baths. You get your own
awkward?
bedroom, bathroom. You have to share. Stays as far away from these people as possible. This was interesting last night. I hadn't really considered the at least we will get a few cool pictures angle on climate change. People are
Why does that look like the rapture? Like, literally the floating burning cross is insane though.
few cool pictures angle on climate change. People are speculating about Greece. I did not realize this was about Pokemon.
What
and
about
for
Greece?
a solid minute, I was convinced this was an ominous post. What happened at school today? The quiet kid told me to stay home tomorrow. If you crush a cockroach, you're a hero. If you crush a beautiful butterfly, you're a villain. Morals have aesthetic criteria. Nietzsche. This is why games should have beautiful protagonists and ugly villains. Does the fact cockroaches spread disease and eat food stores matter at all?
I don't get it. This is why games should have beautiful protagonists and ugly villains. But I think evil women are hard. Did you ever think about that?
Cockroaches spread disease and eat food stores matter at all? Everybody shut up. He's sipping. Bro's venting in game chat. My team is like my family. No support at all. Golfers knows no bounds. I'll never understand why so many people think it's bad to turn deserts
Is that a golf
green.
course?
I think I dropped my house key somewhere. That
What
was my
was that
favorite
thing?
key. It opened my house. This cat has a mullet. I thank God every day.
does.
And I can see miracles like this on my phone. 1,000 years ago, this cat would have been a deity in his village, and I only would have known him through
He is a
merchant
deity
tales.
now.
First, look at Mantenki, the villain of Moana 2. Please be evil and petty, and not some misunderstood villain who was actually a good person. Cookies secured. These are just regular cookies, dyed purple.
They
You
look
wanted magic
nice,
cookies
though.
with powers? The world, according to a Sumerian farmer I met 4,500 years ago.
Huh? How old are you? What do you mean you met him 4,500 years ago? Oh, okay, Knuckle. I'll answer after the video, yes.
My farm, land of
Epic
mountain my dad
Island.
visited Goofy R Mountains. Evil perverts. Epic Island. The Sphere is a giant chicken Big Mac ad tonight. Most of the country
What?
tonight. Northern Lights. Vegas. Wasn't even hungry.
Is
I
that
think I'm
Vegas?
losing my mind. I think you've lost it, man.
What-
Having a
what-
male cat is so cool. It's like having an advisor who doesn't know anything about the world. I don't understand. Strange given your title, Haro the Understander. Happy birthday to the talented regular show creator. Why did they edit his photo so that he has 2 left eyes? Chinese farmer studies law for 16 years to sue corporation for polluting his village. He got all those receipts before he came for those people. Have you ever seen a bull this red? They should name a drink after this guy. It's
Red
weird how
Bull.
early on in the tech tree, land a human on the moon and bring them home safely was. Yeah, I thought based on a tech tree, we'd be on the moon right now. Not in the 80s or 70s, whenever it was. We landed in
Really?
69. God damn it. Accurate visual representation
69.
of a dream I had
Nice.
last night, where I tried to get an infinite money glitch through an app, and then this thing appeared out of nowhere with the most ear-piercing screech you can imagine and woke me up. My friend had
What?
just ordered possibly the worst takeaway
Ew.
order of all time.
Is that
I'm
olives?
aghast. British people probably call this nuts and bolts or something. No, we call this olive and chips in hell. Reflecting on this actual dinner I had in college once.
Reimu spotted. Also, I don't know, that doesn't look too bad.
Living the dream. What kind of narcissist wears earrings of themselves? I love a confident woman. You couldn't handle the laughing cow. Dudes who leave
No.
comments on pictures of hot women that are clearly fake profiles would 100% fall for Bugs Bunny and drag. Damn, I'd fall for that, but on purpose. Some jerks decided to build this, and now I have to learn 3 languages. Ignorance of the
What?
law is no excuse. The law. This apartment in Istanbul has figures from 3 empires and 1 republic that ruled the city. All
That's so cool though, like all the different layers.
being
Oh my
built on top of
gosh.
each other.
That's crazy how they're still around so long.
What level of adulting have you reached? Can't be sad today. I have a lot of work. Today marks 3 years since I sold my red fridge on Gumtree under the listing
It's a
red
pretty
fridge.
nice
When the buyer
fridge.
arrived, he asked for £50 off because he didn't know it'd be red. Here's the picture I used for the ad. Did you give him the discount? Oh, you must have if you sold it. This looks like the type of dude that you create in games when you set everything to one side. I'm almost 30 years old and I have no idea what I'm doing. Wait until you're 45, like me. You'll be 45 and you'll have no idea what the f doing. Why the hell is my internet so slow? What the hell is happening? The devilish shark, 8,000 meters underwater, giving fiber optic cables a light trumpage. Mark Zuckerberg's dad said he could go to Harvard or have a McDonald's franchise. He took a huge gamble by choosing neither and is now worth 100 billion. The lesson here is that taking big risks is easy when you have rich parents. Divorce rates between men and women, women and women, men and men. Now do domestic violence and who is the most likely to kill their partner? It's still lesbian couples. Lesbians have the highest domestic violence rate. The power went out on Halloween, so my friend and I still wanted to make tea. So we had to do this. It took 40
That's really
minutes, but
smart,
it worked. But it's
though.
gas, not electric. You could have lit the burner with a
Oh.
lighter. What was the incident
Damn.
in your group chat? My vegetarian sister discovered we were all in a separate group chat without her, sharing delicious food photos called Secret Meetup. Got a date?
Meat.
In 3 hours, I'm screwed. Jokes. You know what's bigger than a tuna? A three-ner. I was playing a scratch on
No, that's a great joke
my
though.
lunch break. 100k a year for life if you win. My boss
Damn.
came in, asked what I was doing. I told her I'm about to quit my job. She replied, 100k a year isn't enough to live on. I asked how much she thought she paid me. She left without a word. Did you guys know you can buy like 500 teeny tiny bottles?
Also, 100k is so much. What does she mean? What does she mean by that?
On eBay for like $5, and every time you see a dead bug in your house or outside, you can. No, I'm not doing that. Anyway,
I don't
was
think
able
I wanna
eat
do
an
that
amount
either.
of food every day in America that would be unimaginable in my life back in Japan. It created a giant-sized poop. My belly was filled with the American dream, but my butt couldn't handle the size of the dream.
What? What? Oh my gosh. Well, I hope you enjoyed these funny memes.